there guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're in attendance of Raith versus Motherwell here at Starks Park. So it really should be quite an interesting matchup. Motherwell not really having the best season this year, coming off a 3-1 loss to Aberdeen at Motherwell, so not the greatest for them. And Raith Rovers being sort of up and down, a wee bit inconsistent, you could say. They come off penalties, 5-4, 6-5 win against third place Dundee FC in the Scottish Challenge Cup at Dens Park. 2-2 was the score after 120 minutes there. So a big win for them to reach the final of a cup which they are holders of. And Motherwell will be hoping to getting back to their winning ways today. And we see Dan Zaki also in the starting lineup for Motherwell, their new J-League signing, coming on loan to the end of the season. And it's another example of, like we saw yesterday, Oda arriving to Hearts, the number 88, their new striker. It's another example of the Scottish Premiership venturing into the J-League market. Of course, it started off with the appointment of Ange Postecoglou, with them bringing Hugo Verhaeghe, and now we're seeing it transfer into a lot of other Scottish Premiership clubs. So it'll be very interesting to see how he is today, and how Raith Rovers can cope with such a different and difficult challenge from Motherwell today.
Led out by today's referee, Mr. Langwash, and the mascots, Fraser, Rory, Jay, Dylan, Howard and Harry. Please be with us together and welcome the teams of Motherwell and the mighty Raith Rovers!
Somebody between there, between put his arms out, but it's hit between his arm and his body. And there.
McGowan has opened the scoring from the penalty spot, make it 1-0 minutes in here. It came off Callum Slattery's arm, bounced off his chest and deflected into his arm, so it makes it 1-0 Raith Rovers, which is quite a shock result, and if it continues this way, that'll be only 1 win in 13 games for Motherwell, which will be very, very disappointing for them. So 1-0 Raith Rovers is absolutely massive for them. Like I said earlier, Jamie Gillen from the spot, which is spectacular for them. And from the start here, Raith Rovers had a huge amount of momentum. They were building, you can see that a goal might be coming. In my opinion, Motherwell's passing has been very slacky, and in attack they've not shown much quality. Raith Rovers from the start here, especially in the first 10 minutes, were pushing and pushing, and just after that first goal, the very almost got a second. The Zayden Connolly shot went wide. So it's a spectacular start for Raith Rovers, but not so great for Motherwell and Steve Campbell. Maybe a chance for Motherwell. And it's 2-0 Raith Rovers. Would you expect that to be the scoreline here? Yeah, an absolutely outstanding first half from Raith Rovers. From the start, you can see that they were after this win, and hopefully for them, to reach the quarter-finals, and they've been desperate for that from the start. And you could see that the momentum that is building. And in my opinion, the first goal was inevitable, even though it was a penalty, and then the second after that, they just kept that pressure going, and right now I don't see that changing. If I were in RF, I'd be telling my team to be doing the exact same that they did in the second half. Well, that's just Stevie Hamilton at half time having his job, so not a great first half for him. I'll catch you at the end.
Come on!
And we're 5 minutes into the second half here, and Kevin Van Bean slots it home to bag one back from Motherwell. Look for it on Raith Rovers' point of view. They want to keep this press and momentum up, and they won't want to give Motherwell any easy way back into this game today. Raith Rovers had a superb first half, and they want to continue that. Though Motherwell will really be wanting to get back into this game, and when that goal went back into the back of Raith Rovers' net, you can see the fans rejoice in sort of relief. From the Motherwell fans' point of view, is they'll be hoping to get back into this game to avoid a cup set, and quite frankly embarrassment here at Stark Spark today. If they were to go on to lose today, like I said earlier, that would only be 1 win in 13 games for Stevie Hamill's side, which for many clubs would call for his termination, but we'll have to see. Motherwell, they'll have to improve a lot if they want to get back into this game. Like I said, I thought Raith Rovers will have to keep that momentum up and not let Motherwell have any easy way back into this game. What you know, it's the 87th minute here, and it's 3-1 Raith Rovers. Gonçalves with an absolutely sublime finish to make it 3-1. It's been all Raith Rovers this match, especially in the first half. Though Motherwell does come back into it, and of course they got that goal back and pushed for the equaliser, but it's not happening. Today's not Motherwell's day, it is all Raith Rovers, and that's not going to change. An absolutely astounding result for the Kirkcaldy side. What were your thoughts on the match today?
From a Motherwell point of view, not great obviously, not going through, but it was a good game. Raith Rovers played really good football and deserved to win the game.
Yeah, of course Raith Rovers are going to the quarter-finals next, and then possibly even the prospect of Hampden. Do you think that's huge for the club?
Oh, it's massive. I think that having a home tie today before the game, they would have obviously been delighted getting a big crowd in, and then you get the confidence that you can maybe get through the tie. So having been able to do that, managed to do that, then it becomes huge. You know, getting into a quarter final, I'm sure that they never expected that at the start of the season. But now you're one game away from potentially playing a semi-final at Hampden. It's great, and there's been some big shocks today, so they'll be looking forward to the draw and hoping to get a nice one where it gives them a chance to get into the semi-final.
Thank you. With the prospect of Hampden looming over the club, of course, you know, you're only one game away from reaching Hampden. How big is that for the club?
Yeah, it's huge. It's a huge motivation for our players to go and experience the National Stadium if we get there. There's a long way to go, a lot of football to be played before that, but we're there. You know, there's only 8 teams in Scotland come Monday night in that draw, and we aim to, well, we don't aim to be one of them, we are one of them. So we can't ask for too much more than that. It's been a really tough season for us in terms of the games. We've had tough schedules, but the boys have been absolutely superb.
I think that's 12 games you're unbeaten in now, and of course you just reached the final of the SPFL Trust Trophy, and now you've obviously beaten a Premiership side. How much confidence do you know the squad have now, and how do you feel you can utilise that?
Yeah, huge belief in there, huge confidence, but we know you're only a few moments away from that changing. But I think we've shown now that, you know, we can take a knock or two along the way, and it shouldn't derail us too much now at the end of the season. We have to try and push this form forward more to push ourselves at that playoffs position. If we get into the playoff position come the end of the season, we'll be ecstatic, because when we look at the big package, it's not going to be a bad season regardless of what happens now. But we'll be there. We want to now focus on the league. We have got good players in changing room. We've got players coming back from injury, so we're looking stronger day by day, week by week. But it's all about game days, and we must keep picking up 3 points.
Thank you, that's all. And yeah, full time here at Starks Park, like I said earlier, just after speaking to the manager. So yeah, an absolutely superb victory for Raith Rovers today. You know, beating a Premiership side 3-1, and you know, 1 game away from Hampden, which is, you know, really huge for them. As you can see, Starks Park there. So yeah, hopefully for our sake and their sake, of course, they get a huge team here at Starks Park. You know, it'd be great money wise and publicity wise to have the likes of Celtic, Rangers, Hearts here. Yeah, it'd be massive. So we'll have to see, and for, you know, it'd be massive again if they can reach Hampden. What a story that would be, you know, a fairy tale story. But massive, yeah, massive result today for Raith Rovers, and thank you for watching.